Your sources were not academically valid. In future, please use scholarly sources to inform your work. Please do not use Wikipedia to inform your assignments. This is not what you want to see in your feedback. It's annoying. It's infuriating. You thought that you'd done a good job of researching this assignment, right? You're sat there thinking, what is wrong with the material I've used? It's not like it contained anything that was factually inaccurate, surely. If you've ever received this feedback for an assignment, you are not alone. It's one of the most common things that students see when they get their assignments back. This does not mean that your work isn't good. It does not mean that you can't get a better grade next time. It just means that we need to revisit your approach to researching your assignments. The reason some students get this feedback is because they research their assignments by just Googling stuff. You shouldn't just Google it. Google is a great resource for when you're looking for stuff in everyday life, but when you're researching an assignment, it is not the best place to begin. Why not? Because when it comes to assignments, you need to ensure that the bulk of your sources are peer reviewed. What does that mean? That means that a book, a journal article, a book chapter, whatever, is scrutinised by a panel of academic experts before it's published to ensure that it's valid and reliable. Items that have been through this process conform to a kind of academic gold standard. It's highly unlikely that they'll contain wild, unsubstantiated claims or data that isn't correct, so they are safe to use in your assignments. The results you get when you do a search of general Google might not be peer-reviewed. In fact, Google will throw up all kinds of stuff that isn't peer-reviewed. So where do you begin to find sources for your assignments that are peer-reviewed? 3 key places. Firstly, the reading list for the class, module or unit that you're studying. Your professor, lecturer or tutor will have recommended particular things for you to read. They will have carefully selected some core or essential reading to give you a really good foundational understanding of the topic. That is your starting point. Read that stuff first and use it in your assignment. And speaking as a professor myself, when I see a student refer to the core reading that I've set, I make a little virtual tick in my mind, because it tells me that this person has actually read the class documentation. This person has gone and found the core reading and made an effort to engage with it, so that is a really great start. Secondly, use the core reading to find more stuff. Get that book, book chapter or journal article and look in the reference list. Pick out other things that seem interesting or relevant. This is also known as bibliographic mining or backward searching. There is another technique that's pretty cool if you're geeky like me. Citation searching. Go to Google Scholar, not normal Google. Google Scholar looks like this. I will link to it in the description. In the search bar, type in the title of the core reading. You might need to type in the author's surname as well if the title is a little bit generic. Find the core reading in that list of results. Right, now have a look underneath it. There will be something that says cited by. Click on that. This will take you to newer, more recent items that have referenced the core reading. So browse through that and pick out the relevant, interesting stuff for your assignment. Lastly, keyword searching. Your assignment will have a title or a question that you need to answer. Write that down. Now, pick out the nouns, the words that represent people, places, or things. These are keywords and you can use them to do a more general search on Google Scholar. Grab a copy of my free Search Keywords PDF to help you. Keep watching and I will let you know where you can find that. Play around with the keywords as well. Visit an online thesaurus like thesaurus.com and type in each keyword at a time. This will give you a list of other words that have similar meanings. So type those into Google Scholar too. Try out the advanced search function to narrow the results down if your search has returned thousands of items. Advanced search is actually super easy and I have a one-page PDF on that too. Also, think about different terms that people use to describe your topic. For example, in my field, domestic abuse is sometimes referred to as domestic violence, intimate partner violence, or coercive control. Are there different ways of describing things in your area as well? Note those down and use them in your search. So there you go. 3 strategies to help you avoid that dreaded "your sources were not academically valid" kind of feedback. If you want to dive a bit deeper into understanding academic literature, the different types of literature that exist, how and when to use them, I have another free PDF, Understanding Different Types of Literature. Oh my goodness, I am just throwing PDFs at you in this video, aren't I? So go and use them. You can download them from the free student resource zone on the Degree Doctor website. The link is in the description. All of the PDFs that I've mentioned in this video are in there, so go and grab them. I will be back soon with more Degree Doctor tips, so catch you later, lovely people.